Hello, once again I am Matthew, and I've had a lovely day with debate and coffee and French toast bagel and getting DVDs from the library. I am here today to enlighten you about what is most important to me, which is obviously saving the world from violence. No, it's Doctor Who. You see, if you like Doctor Who, and you don't suck, which in my opinion is pretty much the same thing except for hipsters who, used to like it before it was cool, by which they mean they once saw the title sequence and thought, oh, that's a pretty cool title sequence, I like that guy, and then, oh, and, David Tennant, he's a hot, don't like the storyline, or anything about the plot, or the characterization, or things. I don't like the show, but I liked it at the beginning. I liked the beginning, and that makes me Whovian, doesn't it? Doesn't it make me Whovian? Of course it does. So I'm going to insult everything about it, because that should prove how much I love the show. Anyway, if you like Doctor Who and you're not one of those people, then you probably know that the Doctor regenerates, or even if you are one of those people who might know that, you probably know that the Doctor regenerates, and that he, changes his face, and that the Doctor's a cool dude, and he says a lot of cool things in the time that he is the Doctor. And some of those things are the major speeches that people really remember, the major speeches, the jokes, the, just the important things he has to say, often first lines, and another thing people really remember are the last lines. And I'm here today to share with you some of the last lines on screen that the Doctors had in their time streams, in their timelines. Sometimes they returned for other stories, but sometimes they wouldn't. And here we go. First Doctor, played by William Hartnell. His last line was, "Keep warm." Second Doctor, played by Patrick Troughton, the little short little guy with the Beatles haircut. His last line was, why would his last line be something? His last line was, "No, stop, you're making me giddy. No, you can't do this to me. No, 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 no." The third Doctor, played by Jon Pertwee, who actually used to be a spy during World War II and reported directly to Winston Churchill. His last line was, "A tear, Sarah Jane? No, don't cry. While there's life, there's..." The fourth Doctor, played by Tom Baker. He actually, from what I've read, wanted to be a Catholic monk prior to getting into acting. And he compared his role as the Doctor to a biblical patriarch from the Old Testament. His last line was, "It's the end, but the moment has been prepared for." The fifth Doctor, Peter Davison, who is actually the father-in-law of the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, and was the first really young Doctor and helped inspire a lot of David Tennant's characteristics when he was playing the role. His last line was, "I might regenerate. I don't know. Feels different this time. Adric?" The sixth Doctor, who had really interesting hair and a really interesting look and was criticized a lot. His hair was actually even criticized by the show's creator, Sidney Newman. Well, his last line was pretty interesting. "Carrot juice!" And the seventh Doctor, who last appeared in the 1996 TV movie, and his last line was, "Timing malfunction. The Master, he's out there. I know. I've got to stop him." The eighth Doctor. He also appeared in the TV movie, actually a lot more than the seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. The eighth Doctor was Paul McGann, and he didn't regenerate in the movie, but that was his last on-screen appearance that we know of. His last line was, "That sounds better. Now where should we go?" The ninth Doctor, who was the first Doctor in the revived series back in 2005, and was a very interesting Doctor who sort of had like a shaved head, leather jacket look. He said, "Rose, before I go, I just want to tell you, you were fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and do you know what? So was I!" The 10th Doctor said, as many fans will tell you, "I don't want to go." And I'm afraid that this video is over and it is time for me to go. So goodbye.